Hello friends, here we will solve a numerical based on source transformation. The numerical is convert combination of given source into a single source using source transformation technique. And you can observe here that this 2 ampere current source and a 20 ohm resistance is in parallel with each other. Similarly, this 2 ampere current source and a 5 ohm resistance is in parallel. The first technique that we can use is to convert this current source and a parallel resistance into a voltage source and a series resistance. Similarly, this 5 ohm resistance and 2 ampere current source into a combination of a voltage source and a series resistance. But we will use other technique here, and it is a current shift method. We know that the current shift can be applied if a current source is in parallel with a combination of series resistances, or vice versa. That is, if a combination of resistances is there and a same current source is also there, we can use current shift technique. Now you can see that this 2 ampere current source and this 2 ampere current source, they are having the same direction, and as they are having same value, we can use current shift technique here. Now this circuit is equivalent to a current source and a resistance. Let this point be A and this be B. This is 2 ampere and 2 ampere current source. This is 20 ohm resistance and a 5 ohm resistance. Now this combination is in parallel with 4 ohm resistance, and that too in parallel with a 1 ampere supply here. Now, as per the current shift rule, this can be converted into a single current source of 2 ampere and these resistances will be in series with each other. So this is a 20 ohm resistance and this is 5 ohm resistance. Now they are parallel with the 4 ohm resistance here, with this one ampere source. This was our A and this is our node B. Similarly, node A and B is here. Now as these two resistances are in series, they can be added. So the equivalent resistance for equivalent circuit for this will be a 2 ampere current source is added with this 25 ohm resistance. The 4 ohm resistance is already there. This is our 1 ampere source. Here you can see that this is a 2 ampere source and this is a 1 ampere source. So they can be added, but as the directions are opposite to each other, here the subtraction will be there, and therefore the equivalent circuit for this will be a 1 ampere source, because 2 ampere minus this 1 ampere, it will be equal to 1 ampere here. It is parallel combination of this 25 ohm and a 4 ohm resistance, and this is our node A and this is our node B. The parallel combination for this can be calculated by using formula R equivalent is equals to 25 into 4 divided by 25 plus 4, and after calculation we will get it as 3.45 ohm. This is 3.45 ohm resistance. Thus we have reduced this circuit into a single source and a parallel resistance. Similarly, we can convert it into a voltage source and a series resistance. The voltage source will be equals to V is equals to I into R. Here I is equals to 1 ampere and R is 3.45. So the voltage source will be of 3.45 volt and it is 3.45 ohm resistance. Thus we can solve this circuit by using current shift rule. Thank you.